Hello mga ka-learners! Welcome back again sa ating YouTube channel, Teacher Ako. So in this video, we will be talking about significance of the study. So kung ready na, let's start. So syempre, bago natin umpisahan ang discussion natin for today, po-promote muna natin ang ating YouTube channel. So kung hindi ka pa subscribe ngayon, please click naman ang subscribe button at saka yung notification bell para updated ka sa mga latest uploads natin. So let's start now. So for this video, we will be talking about significance of the study. So when we say significance of the study, this explains the importance and value of the research. It highlights how the study contributes to the body of knowledge in a particular field, benefits specific groups or individuals, and impacts future research policies or practices. So yung section na to, mga ka-learners, justifies why the research or your research is worth conducting and how it addresses a gap, a particular problem, or a specific need. Yan yung importansya ng ating significance of the study part ng ating research. So, huwag kayong mag-alala. At the end of this discussion, magbibigay ako ng example research title at example na format ng significance of the study na pwede nyo namang gayahin or gawing pattern. Okay? So, let's continue. So what are the key aspects of the significance of the study? Ito yung dapat natin i-consider kapag gagawa na tayo ng significance of the study. Una, syempre dapat alam natin yung contribution niya to knowledge. So how the research adds to the existing literature or provides new insights. Pangalawa, practical benefits. How your study will benefit specific groups such as students, educators, policymakers, or practitioners. Siyempre, ang pinapertain natin dito yung mga magbe-benefit, yung mga tao magbe-benefit or group of individuals or particular field na magbe-benefit sa study mo. Pangatlo, societal impact. The broader implications of the research on society or specific community. Kaya naman natin kinokonduct ang ating research ay siyempre para makatulong ito in the future. So, kung ano yung ine-encompass nito, dapat ma-mention natin dito kung sino yung mga makakapag-benefit sa ating study. At ano talaga yung sakop ng ating study. Dapat ma-highlight natin ito. Pang-apat, for our future research, syempre, how the study can serve as a foundation for future research in the field. Kasi yung research natin ito is continuous. As time pass, nagiging nag-evolve yung mga studies natin. Yung mga issues and concerns, minsan naman ay nagiging point of interest siya ng iba. Kasi pwedeng mag-exist pa siya in the near future, pero iba lang yung setting o kaya iba yung phenomena na nangyayari. So, pwede yung mga yan. Kasi yung research, mga ka-learners, ay continuous yan. Siyempre, everyday, may iba't ibang possible phenomena na mag-arise or possible thing na magkaroon tayo ng idea para pag-aralan iyon. And lastly, problem solving. How the research can help address or solve the identified problem. So mga ka-learners, ito yung mga key aspects of the significance of the study na dapat nating tandaan kapag gagawa na tayo. Ngayon naman, ito na, magbibigay ako ng halimbawa na kung saan gagawa tayo ng ating significance of the study. Okay? So ang magiging title natin dito ay ito. The relationship between study habits and academic performance of senior high school students. Ito yung magiging ito yung magiging basis natin sa gagawin nating significance of the study. Ito yung magiging title natin. Ulitin ko ha, the relationship between study habits and the academic performance of senior high school students. Alam na alam ko na alam nyo rin kung anong research design ang gagamitin natin dito. Tama? Sige nga, ano yun? Very good. Correlational. Very good. Ang gagaling naman ng mga ka-learners natin. So, start na natin ang ating paggawa ng significance of the study. Tatandaan natin ang title. So una, ito yung mga samples natin. Siyempre, i-address natin sa mga magbe-benefit, siyempre. Ito yung mga tao or group of individuals na magbe-benefit, possible na mag-benefit sa ating study. For educators, the findings of this research will provide valuable insights into how students' study habits influence their academic performance. Teachers and school administrators can use this information to develop strategies for promoting effective study habits, improving academic support programs, and tailoring their teaching methods to better meet students' learning needs. Ayan. Ito yung isa sa mga pwede nating gawing reason. This study is significant for several reasons. For example, ito yung una for the educators. Importante to sa ating mga educators, sa mga teachers and school administrators. Okay, ulitin ko, yung title natin dito, yung basis natin ay yung the relationship between study habits and the academic performance of senior high school students. Okay? Pangalawa, students. So, understanding the relationship between study habits and academic performance will help senior high school students recognize which study habits are most beneficial. This can motivate them to adopt more effective learning strategies, leading to better academic outcomes and a more positive educational experience. Ayan, ito yung pangalawa na mag-benefit sa study natin, students. Okay? Pangatlo, parents. Ayan. So yung study natin, yung title natin ay ulitin ko lang, the relationship between study habits and the academic performance of senior high school students. Siyempre, yung mga parents ay magbe-benefit din dito. Parents will benefit from the study by gaining insights into how they can support their children in developing good study habits, thereby contributing to their academic success. Ayan. Pang-apat, meron pa siyempre, as I've mentioned before, para sa ating mga future researchers. Pwedeng maging basis ang gagawin yung research para sa mga future researchers na interested din sa related topic ninyong ginawa. This study will add to the growing body of knowledge on the factors that affect student achievement. It will serve as a reference for future research exploring related topics such as the influence of digital learning tools or time management on academic performance. Ayan. And lastly, syempre sa ating mga policy makers. The findings could inform education policymakers in developing programs that support effective study habits and academic success, particularly in secondary education. Ayan. So, mga ka-learners, meron tayong ginawang 5 possible na magbe-benefit sa ating study. Yung title natin, yung basis natin ay yung the relationship between study habits and the academic performance of senior high school students. So, syempre, ito yung important reminder natin, mga ka-learners. So, the significance of the study demonstrates the value of the research by outlining its potential impact on various stakeholders, including educators, students, parents, future researchers, and policy makers. It explains why the research is relevant and important. Lagi nating tatandaan ito, mga ka-learners. Alam ko, excited na kayo sa pagbuo ng inyong research. So, gawin nating basis lagi yung mga tutorials natin dito para at least guided tayo sa paggawa. So, kung bago ka pa lang o kaya nalilito ka pa sa mga other parts ng research ninyo, so pwede nyong bisitahin ang ating YouTube channel, Teacher Ako, para makita nyo yung ibang mga tutorials. So, diniscuss na natin doon yung paggawa ng research title, syempre, paano gumawa ng SOP, paano gumawa ng background of the study, conceptual framework, hypothesis, ayan. Meron na tayong mga tutorials na ganyan. So, kung medyo nalilito pa kayo sa mga ibang parts, bisitahin nyo lang yung channel natin. At pwede nyo rin itong i-share sa mga kakilala nyo na into research right at this moment. And hoping na sana yung mga tutorials na ginagawa natin ay makakatulong sa journey ninyo. Lagi nyo lang tandaan, mga ka-learners, huwag kayong papastress sa paggawa ng research. Enjoy nyo lang ang journey ninyo sa paggawa ng research. Okay? Kasi yung research natin yan pwede yung mag-develop ng character natin into a better version of ourselves. Lagi niyong tandaan, madali lang ang paggawa ng research. Basta pagtsatsagaan lang natin ito at yung meron tayong positive, optimistic tayo sa paggawa nito. Okay? So, pwede niyong i-share yung channel natin sa ibang kakilala ninyo para naman dumami-dami tayo sa ating channel. By the way, shout out pala sa mga nag-subscribe na. As of the moment, meron na tayong 260 subscribers at maraming salamat po sa mga nag-subscribe na. Sa mga hindi pa, click na yung subscribe button at i-share na sa mga kakilala ninyo. Kung may comments kayo or suggestions, leave nyo lang sa comment section yan at itatry natin i-address or gawan ng video yung mga request ninyo. Thank you very much. Till we meet again. Bye!